Yeah. YouTube! What's up, baby? We're back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're here to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. Alright? So this movie just came out, released in 2023. This movie, of course, based off of a game. I don't know if there's any like stories or any like any comic books about this or like any like regular books about this, but I do know that this is definitely based off of a game. It's like a horror game, right? And if you don't know what Five Nights at Freddy is, it's basically a haunted, rundown Chuck E. Cheese that's being ran by animatronics, right? So there you go, right? I do not know too much about this movie as far as like the lore behind it. I just knew it was like one of those survival horror games where you can't even like hit nothing, you know what I'm saying? You just hide and trying to escape, you know what I'm saying? Trying to survive for the night. So I knew it was something like that. I didn't really know the whole lore behind the animatronics and why they come back to life, or are they really alive? Is it just like some mechanical malfunctioning? You know what I'm saying? What is it? But watching this movie, if this movie is how it is in the games, then I come to understand it. But we're gonna talk about the movie. Now, if you've been to this channel before, you already know how we do it. We started off with the premise, then we go to the three favorite scenes, then we jump to the grave, and then we on to the next one, right? Yes, sir. So again, Five Nights at Freddy's. Once again, this movie just came out. You can go watch it in the movie theaters right now if that's your fancy, if that tickles your fancy. If not, if you got Peacock, you can watch it right there, stream it to you right at the house. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so this movie is about, it follows a few characters, right? You got Josh, and you have Josh Hutcherson as Mike Schmidt. So it's about basically the Schmidt family. I'll put it like that. All right. Now you come to find out that Josh is troubled by a horrible incident that took place when he was younger. We come to find out that this guy went through something tragic, right? He was at a family, little picnic, whatever you want to say. And while there, his little brother, his name is Garrett, he gets kidnapped, right? And is because Mike has like he saw everything go down. Like his parents were still eating while the situation occurred. He was supposed to be watching his brother. He didn't see his brother actually get taken, but he did see his brother being taken away as the car was driving off. Now this, of course, is going to bother anybody, but they never found his brother. So therefore, he felt like the burden was on him the whole time. And so the reason of him disappearing, he feels like it's his fault, whether, he's not the kidnapper, you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, that's the kidnapper that did that. But at the same time, he still feels like it's his fault. He ends up having a little sister, and throughout the time, his mother ended up passing away, and then his father ended up committing suicide due to just all the tragedy, most likely, and him just having all that burden upon him, and him just not being able to take it. So unfortunately, we have Mike having to take care of his younger sister. Now they have an auntie, which is she's no good, but they have an auntie, and she is played by, or she what's the auntie's name? I'm trying to see real quick. The auntie's name, Aunt Jane. Okay, now she, all she really wants, honestly, is to collect the check that the government is sending for Abby every month. She doesn't care about Abby. She doesn't care about Mike either. Or is it Mike? Am I tripping? She doesn't care about. I'm tripping, bro. Yeah, she doesn't care about Mike either. So um, they're kind of in the midst of battling for custody of Abby. Okay, now Abby, of course, loves her older brother Mike, and he's trying his best. Of course, he's down on his luck because he's not able to really keep a job or get too many job opportunities because of a incident that happened at his job when he was working as a security officer, I believe, and it was like at a certain some mall or something like that. He sees a kid getting taken away, and he's reminded of what happened to his little brother. So he runs after the dude and beats the dude up. Ends up being the little boy wasn't getting kidnapped. The guy that he's beating up is actually the little boy's dad. So of course you got incidents like that, and then also just getting fired from places for whatever other reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like that, all that is on your track record, bro. You ain't getting no jobs. So he's having a bad time, but he's doing the best that he can. He ends up getting this opportunity to um, work as night security at this place called wait, what is it called? Is it? It's like Freddy's something, bro. I'm tripping, bro. Freddy something, bro. Uh, Anyways, just to, so that I don't take too long, I'm just gonna call the place uh, the Five Nights at Freddy's little uh, uh, knockoff of Chuck E. Cheese little thingy, right? He gets a job to go to work over there overnight. He has to take the job, even though his schedule's not working out with it. Hours are crappy and pay is crappy. He still needs the job so that way he can look good. So that way, if he does have to go into a custody battle for Abby against their Aunt Jane, at least it will look like, okay, well, he has a job. He's got the house, the roof over her head. She's going to school. You know what I'm saying? She obviously wants to stay with him. So we're going to let that be the case. So he starts working at this place. Everything is kind of smooth. Um, and then things start to get trippy. Now, this dude, because of the incident that happened when he's younger, he wants to find the killer or the kidnapper that, you know, the dude that kidnapped his little brother, Garrett. So he's been trying to take sleeping pills and trying to have the same dream every night and trying to gather more information, trying to see the kidnapper's face because he feels like he see the kidnapper's face. So while at this Five Nights at Freddy's Chuck E. Cheese little thingy thing knockoff, he is doing this same vivid dreaming and trying to find things out. But when he's doing it, it's working like at a better rate. It's lasting longer, and he's having more interactions. Right, he ends up interacting with these certain kids there, and from there, we learned that his sister kind of has the ability to see things through like her dreams or something like that, or maybe just through pictures, whatever it may be, just because of the fact of she's able to depict certain things that she's never seen herself that happen to other people in drawings that she does. Um, Skip forward to one night he has to bring her with him to work, and then we find out that these little animatronic animals are actually working and run around and do things like that, whatever it may be, and they like Abby, and it's for a reason. So deal is, because he's trying to find the killer or the kidnapper of his little brother Garrett, he wants to ask these kids that he meets in the dreams about, can they help him identify the kidnapper, right? And because they like Abby so much, which I'll just say it, man, the kids are the animatronics, bro. Okay, the kids are in the animatronics. All right, I gotta say that. I can't go no more. I gotta say that. Anyways, so since the kids are the animatronic animals like Abby so much, they will do what she wants as long as they get something in return. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that because I already done put too much out there. Now, three of my favorite scenes. Now, this is gonna get into spoilerish territory. So if spoiling things for you is not what you want, before you see the movie or know what's going on, go ahead and pause this video, come back later. If spoiling things don't bother you, or if you've seen the movie already and you understand what I'm talking about, stay tuned. All right, so this is three of my favorite scenes. This may be out of order, and this will definitely be spoilerish. All right, so first favorite scene. I would definitely say, well, let me say this, man. This movie could have been better with the kills, like the actual kills, like things that were going to happen to the people or things that did happen to people would have been actually cool, but like you don't really see it all the time. They always cut away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if they would have showed every kill like how we would imagine it or whatever it may have been, yeah. But anyways, so we got to go with things like that. I got to go with things like that. So I would say, honestly, the opening, when you see the security guard working at this, the Five Nights at Freddy's Chuck E. Cheese knockoff little business that they got going on, when you see him working over there, getting chased by something, you don't know exactly what it is, or well, you know what it is, but you don't see it. And then eventually he gets knocked out and put into a chair, clamped down. And then there's like this bear, the animatronic bear, just the mask coming slowly to his face. And inside, on the other side of the mask, there's these, crazy tools and sharp objects and everything like that, mechanics going on. And it's hit it right towards his face. So once it hits his face, it's just going to cut it all up and everything like that. He's going to be dead. But you see that slowly coming to him, and he's just trying to escape the chair. It's just about to get the clamps off, but it's not able to. If they would have actually shown that, that would have been so great. But I definitely like that. That was a cool opening scene for me. So that would be my first favorite scene. My second favorite scene would definitely have to be when Max gets killed by, I think it was the bear, if I'm not mistaken. But when Max gets killed, whoever killed her, bro, that fool like straight up just I don't know. I think he like bit her in half, if I'm not mistaken. If he didn't bite her in half, then he definitely like bit her head off or something like that. But it's like, I'm telling you, bro, the killings would have been so much better if they showed them. But this is one they kind of showed, because you see it happen through the shadow. So if I'm not mistaken, she did get like bit in half, bro. But whether it was bit in half or her head bit off, it was a dope scene to me, definitely. And so that would be my second favorite scene. Third favorite scene probably would have to be like, I would say when Mike is in the dream and the kids end up attacking him, right? And they're just cutting them and scratching them and everything like that. And like just each one by one running past them, just messing them up, bro. And all like, from the upper part of the body to the lower part of the body. So once he gets out of the dream, because he's having a hard time getting out of the dream because of the drugs that he takes, or even so the place that he's in, like I said, the dreams are more stronger. And then also probably the kids didn't want him to leave either as well. As they were coming by and scratching him and everything like that, like I just thought it was a dope scene. And I really like how he's able to interact with them in this dream. And it's like, it's crazy because it's a dream that's personal to him, specific to him, and then they're able to come in and then interact with it and then give him what he wants, like, you know, in a dream and stuff like that. Crazy, crazy concept. So that would be my third favorite scene. This movie to me, bro, wasn't the best movie, wasn't the worst movie. I didn't have high expectations for it. You know, it's an animatronic movie. I felt like, you know, it wouldn't be scary at all, you know what I'm saying? But the best that they could do is go all out with the gore, and they definitely didn't do that. So, you know, if this is rated, I don't think this is rated R, and if it is rated R, it definitely deserves to be PG-13. But if it was rated R and they went all out with the gore, this movie would have a better grade and it would get a better reception. But I could just tell, just because it didn't have the gore that it was supposed to, bro, it's gonna lack. But for me, it was cool. I had a good time. I'm gonna give this movie I'm gonna give this movie I'm gonna give this movie 6 out of 10. All right, so 6 out of 10. It's still definitely worth your time. I think you guys will have a good time watching it. You know, sit back at the crib, eat some popcorn, whatever it may be. I wouldn't really go see this in a movie unless you're a real fan of it. Five Nights at Freddy's, just the franchise, whatever it may be. Then maybe so, but honestly, I wouldn't go see it in the movie theaters. I just stream it on Peacock. Is you got a big TV, you straight anyways. You know what I'm saying? Which your boy do got. So, you know, we good for everything when it come out on streaming, or we just buying it just in general when it come out on VOD. You know what I'm saying? We still watching it, still looking beautiful, even better. But yeah, so honestly, you know, I did have a good time, but I would give it a 6 out of 10. All right. If you guys saw the movie, let me know some of your favorite scenes. Have you played the games? Have you seen any of the other iterations of this movie? Because there is another one that's something like it's like Wonderland or something like that. I think with Nicolas Cage or something like that. And then I think they even have other movies as well. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought about the movie in the comments down below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. As always, this is Q's Insight. I am Kelly. Until next time.